Welcome back, guys. Sherry here. The Phantom Armor set. Now, I've had several of you guys ask me about this, and I'm going to show you exactly where to get it. Now, when we get this, it's going to give us a 3 times attack up boost. However, unfortunately, we cannot enhance or upgrade this armor. But this is just a really cool looking armor set. We've got the red glowing eyes, the horns on top of the head, and the tunic. The back of the tunic actually glows. So let me show you exactly where we're going to get these, guys. Now, the first place we're going to go, it's just, I guess, a little northeast of the Gerudo Highlands and just south of the Tamio River. And if you just kind of jump down into this canyon, we're going to find a cave here. Now, there is no bustable rocks or anything like that you're going to see, guys. It's actually just going to be a cave, and it's open. And when you get in here, you're going to run into some horriblins. Now, you can use some dazzle fruit and just knock them off the ceiling because they can't swim. And all we want to do, guys, is let's just keep making our way around to the right-hand side. Now, you'll see just kind of a little opening. That's where your bullfrog is going to be. Don't forget to grab him, but just keep making your way around until you come to these luminous stones. That's where we want to go. And then just make your way all the way to the end of this ledge. But be really careful here, guys, and don't jump off, because we're going to actually run into a set of gloom hands. Now, you can stay up here. You can try to fight them if you want to. However, if you just get their attention, they'll come towards you and get kind of underneath you. When they do that, all we need to do is we can just jump out over them, and let's just make our way over here on the left-hand side. Now, if you have Tulin, he is going to help you a lot. Just let him give you an extra boost. But let's just make our way around back here on the backhand side. You're going to see some bustable rocks. Let's just bomb through them, and then we're going to run all the way to the top. Now, I did this a couple of times, guys, and the gloom hands did not chase me. But here's where we're going to find the altar, and this is where we're going to find the Phantom Armor. So now let's just make our way on down to the Gerudo Desert, right here where you see these sand swirls. Now, if you have the Sawakami Shrine, or however you say that, open, we can start from this shrine, or at least we can go from this direction, because, guys, you can reach this even if you haven't cleared the sandstorm. Now, the desert gets hot during the day, so you're going to need either some heat-resistant food or clothing, or better yet, if you just sit by a fire and do this in the morning, the weather is actually perfect. But let's just jump from this direction and head towards the sand swirls. Now, guys, there is a Molduga here, so you want to be really aware of them and make sure it's not close to you, because when it hears your feet on the sand, it's going to come after you. Now, if you don't know how to kill a Molduga, you can click the link in the upper right-hand corner. I'll also leave a link in the description. But let's just keep heading towards these sand swirls. Now, as you can see, before I made it to this pillar, this Molduga heard me running across the sand, and it picked me up. I was going to get its attention, but it just kind of turned around and went the other direction. But let's just keep heading towards these sand swirls. We're kind of going to head towards the middle. Now, I'm going to show you again right here on the map where I've marked it with a star. This is the sand swirl that we're trying to make it to. And guys, all we're going to do is we're just going to jump down into this sand swirl. And once we jump into the sand swirl, it's just going to kind of suck Link down into it. Once you get down here, just turn around until you can see the altar. And this is where we're going to get the Phantom Greaves. Okay, so now let's make our way right down here, I guess close to Puffer Beach. Now, guys, there's a cliff right here we can jump off of. Now, once you jump off of it, just kind of turn around and start looking up. And you're going to see some luminous stones. This is where we need to go. And guys, there's really no way to ascend down here because I guess the ceiling is just too far away. Now, I guess you could use a hover stone or something, but there's lots of large rocks down here. So I just used Ultra Hand, held it in the air for a few minutes, dropped it, then I hit it with Recall, and once it got back up into the air, I just ascended through it. And then I ascended through the ceiling. Now, once we get up here, we're going to run into some horriblins. Now, you can just throw a dazzle fruit, and you can just run right past them. And this is where you're going to find your altar, and this is where we can get the phantom helmet. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, or at least it helps. If you enjoy content like this, show me with a like. If you're new to the channel, I hope you consider subscribing. And I'll just catch you guys next time.